traders, here's a new video. First of all, the risk warning: your invested capital might be at risk. Don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose. And this video is not investment advice. This video is another price action trading hints video. Every Wednesday I will do this kind of videos where I explain those kind of trades which have done my students in the bot mentorship program. That are the same kind of videos which you get also in the video pack, and all concepts and everything what I'm explaining here are explained in the ebooks. Yes, so let me show you this 1 second. So we have here the price action guide, yes, with all illustrations. I will show you those kind of things too now. Yes, where I'm going to show you those kind of things which are important to know. Yes, in the price action guide, then we have the price action Bible. Yes, this is a white one, and here that white one, yes, the price action Bible, and the price action Bible has also a nice explanation about each and every concept. And then we have obviously the video packs, module 1 for the beginner, module 2 for the moderate one, yes, video pack 3 for the advanced, and video pack 4 for the pro. Yes, all those kind of videos are the same like this one which I'm showing now, and really good in detail and really founded, and those kind of trades are coming out of the bot mentorship program. Yes, and that is here you can only get into the bot mentorship program by passing through the application process. Send me an email with the subject bot mentorship program to my email address boturbotrader@gmail.com. So let me show you here. So we have here an uptrend that was this kind. You see the student has done here some kind of stuff, has explained here some things, did not see this resistance line, yes, okay, that is okay. Then saw a hit of rejection from the bullish candlestick and entered, yes. He tried to do a trend continuation here. In a major downtrend, you see the 100, the 50, the 20 EMA, yes, this is the alignment of a downtrend. This candle closed not closed below the 100 EMA, and it is an exhaustion candle. I got a question from some of my students and subscribers: what is an exhaustion candle? An exhaustion candle is after the trend is losing momentum, yes, you get a strong, huge, big candle which is bigger than all previous ones and which is closing at key level. That is what an exhaustion candle is. And this big candle implicit, yes, that the next candle will be a retracement or a reversal, but it will at least hold for one candle. That means after an exhaustion candle and you get a rejection from above, then you have to enter above the closing price of the previous candle. That would be in this kind of area, and doing a put option, yes, and not doing trend continuation after this kind of candle. I saw a strong uptrend. Yes, if you see a strong uptrend like this, there should come up some kind of bearish candle. I don't know how long it should have been only bullish, 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 bullish. The important other part is that we have here a double bottom. Yes, here we have a double bottom, and here this is the profit target, yes, of this double bottom, and that's the reason why price has done here this kind of exhaustion candle. That was the last tentative of the buyers to take control about the market, yes, and on the next candle there happened this kind of bearish candle. So this is how you have to trade exhaustion candles, yes, doing a put option after a huge exhaustion candle which is at the end of a trend. Don't do trend continuation after this one. You can do trend continuation after weak candles, yes, but don't do trend continuation and not entering at the closing price of the previous candle. Yes, that is a no-go. I have explained those kind of things in the ebook. Let me see if I can show you this. But started going back down after purchase time, so it did not touch the 100 EMA, will go back up. Yes, you saw this, yes, but it was an exhaustion candle, and then all this kind of explanation here didn't care about. Yes, if you have an exhaustion candle, trade it like an exhaustion candle and do it on the closing price, above the closing price of the previous candle, and then with a put without any kind of rejection. Only if there is a rejection, obviously it's cool, but it has not be because the rejection happened here on this kind of resistance. So let me show you this in the ebook. So we have here first of all the double bottom trend stuff, yes, which I have explained here. But let me show you first of all the exhaustion candle. Maybe I have written something about this when I talked about the Marubozu one. Okay, here we have exhaustion gaps, but I want to see exhaustion candle. Let me see where the exhaustion candle is. Yeah. The exhaustion candle, as you see here, in a downtrend, exhaustion candle, and on the next candle you are entering in the call option below the closing price of the previous candle, yes, and then it's almost in the money. So let me see if I find another exhaustion candle. Here, another exhaustion candle, uptrend, 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 uptrend. This candle is bigger than all others, yes, and on the next candle you can enter here into a put option on the rejection from the key level, or you're doing a trend continuation from below, but you need a good entry point to do a call, yes, because you don't know where this candle will reverse the back, if it will be an exhaustion candle. So let me show you the last one. And the last one again, uptrend, 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 yes, and then you get an exhaustion candle, and after the exhaustion candle you enter into a put. So that is exactly this one. Let me show you where's the Marubozu. So here you see Marubozu, yes, you get a Marubozu. That is a black opening Marubozu, black bread, okay, that is okay. You see it's the same stuff. You see it, okay, that is not the same stuff, it's the other one. That is not that what I want to show you. I want to show you the Marubozu candlestick, yes, which is showing you here. You see, this is an exhaustion candle here. Exhaustion candle at key level, and then you are entering on above into a put and not a trend continuation, depending where it will stop this kind of Marubozu candlestick or this kind of exhaustion candle, yes. Because at the end it's a big candle which is bigger than all previous candles after they got smaller. Yes, that is what an exhaustion candle is, and then you can expect on the next candle that it will do a put. Then this kind of concepts which I talked about, the entry point. Yes, these were 2-3 mistakes which the student has done. Yes, the entry point was bad. Because your entry point should always above or below the closing price of the previous candle, especially on an exhaustion candle. Then obviously you should understand the profit target of those kind of chart patterns. Yes, if you have this chart pattern, you can trade the trend because it's a new upcoming trend from a double bottom. So you could trade this, but no, you trade the trend at the end. Yes, that means after the Bollinger Squeeze, ranging market, yes, here price retraced back to key level, and then most probably it continued to going up. Yes, that was what this kind of exhaustion candle was. It was a sign that the trend was nearly over or has to do a pause. Yes, because the buying pressure is over here, and that's the reason why you got here. You entered, get a price retracement back to the key level, and that's the reason why it got out of the money for this student. Yes, the entry point should have been below the closing price if you do a call, and if you want to do a call in this kind of scenario, you have to wait that price got a rejection from this level here. Let me show you this. From this level, and then you can enter into a call. You cannot enter immediately here into a call, yes, because you don't know what will happen on the next candle, because after such kind of huge candle, there will following a bearish one, yes, and at least will have some wicks, yes, and so that was the reason. So you have to understand this. The same thing is here. For example, this kind of candle here could have been a nice call because you traded it on the rejection from the middle Bollinger Band in a call, yes. Then after the next breakout of this level here, for example, the one deviation, you are trading this one on the rejection from below in an upper direction, because this is showing buying pressure. Your entry point should be below the closing price of the previous candle as margin of safety, yes, and then you are entering into a call here, really nice and slightly, yes, and then that is how it has to be. That is the highest probability trading setup, which I also explained in the ebook. Okay, that was already. This was the explanation about this kind of exhaustion candle trades, which got run by one of my students of the bot mentorship program. If you want to join the bot mentorship program, send me an email to my email address boturbotrader@gmail.com with the subject bot mentorship program. And or if you need more to study, you can get also the self-study modules. Yes, the self-study modules, which are really nice. If you that will increase your trading dramatically. Yes, you will have a bigger win rate after those kind of videos, because they are really deep explanational, yes, educational too, yes, because I have explained exactly those kind of trades which gone wrong from my students, and they will open your eyes because I show you exactly what was the problem and what you can do to avoid the next time those kind of trading mistakes. Yes, you learn from the mistakes of my students in this kind of video packs. So, and then obviously the price action Bible and the price action guide with all the knowledge which you need to own the market. Really nice explained, really easy explained, and also with nice illustrations. That is the bot price action Bible. You find the link in the description, yes, and then obviously the bot price action guide, which has the same content like the Bible, but only illustrations, no explanations. Yes, you can find the link also in the description. Also the link in the description for the video packs, yes, and how to join the bot mentorship program is explained also in the description. So, okay, I would say that was it. So stay safe and bye-bye.